What's going on, everyone? I forgot we were doing that.
That's awesome.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the NDK podcast.
That's funny.
Dana, this is Nathan. And we have for the second time our guest, Adam.
Adam's back. He didn't get fired
Adam's
the first
back.
week.
Yay, thanks for having me back.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We were joking. We were thinking like how like we always open kind of the same way. So we thought we'd switch it up and then
I almost forgot we were doing that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Creatures
it worked out well.
Habit. Yeah, yeah, that went well.
Yeah. You know, for what it was, it did go pretty well.
I mean, I was all right with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, fuck. Who cares?
I'm not upset at all.
Nah. Shit. Well, here we are. Another podcast on the fucking books here.
Yeah.
This is 40.
Yeah, this is the big 4-0.
Yeah, we're fucking over the hill.
Which is what I was last year and what you'll be next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the transition phase.
Yeah, look at us. How old are you?
I was waiting for that one. I'm older than your podcast, I guess we'll say.
All right.
Yep.
I like it. Well, Dana, what's been going on with you this week?
What's been going on with me this week is, as before it was pointed out before we started recording, I missed the fucking memo on the bright colored shirt.
Yeah, you for sure did.
I'm really disappointed in you guys. Like, this is Adam's second episode and he's got the inside track.
Yep.
Fuck. And not only do I have my own Riverfest merch, I also have my own tie-dye shirts.
Right.
Like, fuck.
Well, it's not here.
It's not. And for those watching, this isn't the jacket. This is just a different denim shirt.
Okay.
The jacket's not making a return yet because it's still, like, it's fucking summer. It's hot. It's too hot for that. But this is a lighter version of the jacket.
Well, it's not as bright as what Adam's got on.
No, it's sure not.
What you got on there, man?
I got my Donuts hoodie.
That's pretty
Shout
cool.
out to Donuts and Barry.
I like that hoodie. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely for a guy that's 6'4" walking around with a giant pink hoodie. It attracts a lot of attention.
Head turner.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's the thing I'm into, but I really like the hoodie, so you got a deal.
That's awesome. I like
Yeah.
it. That's sweet. I got my Riverfest brighter than Dana's shirt. But also my arms too. Look at the fucking farmer's tan here. Where am I? Right here.
Yeah.
Brutal farmer's tan, but I'm here for it. Can't change now. And I don't get spray tans very often.
I was gonna say, you got to get that spray again.
Yeah, just once ever. And that was for a
I don't think
big
once
indoor
ever.
show.
I don't think once ever.
You think it'll be coming back?
I for sure think you'll be getting another spray tan in your life. Especially if you're going to continue with wrestling.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. You're not going to get another spray tan. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm here for it, though.
it's one of those things.
I know your
like,
wife's here for it, too.
It looks okay.
Ew.
You're orange for a couple days, but like you got to go through the steps. You got to go get it done. You got to let it dry. You got to let it cook, and you have to have the timing right. And you know what? Can't see this here. Well, no free foot pics. No free foot pics. Oh, careful.
Yeah, oh, yay.
My toenails are still tanned. And like, it's so gross. You just look like you're an unhealthy person. But like, I do shower. And
That's hilarious.
Usually for like the last 39 years, minus the last few months, my toenails are clean and we're in good shape. But it just won't go away. So now I got this like half orange toenail. I mean, all of them. It's like, fuck off, you know? So that was a big turn off for me in the spray tan world. But it'll probably come back if I keep wrestling. You're right. And
well, especially because of sandalwood.
in indoor winter shows, you know what I mean? That'll be what gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I can show off my badass farmer's tan, but like whatever, you know.
I'm just saying, I definitely spray tans are not off the table for you at all.
No, this is true.
I feel like there's not another one around the corner, but one for sure is in your
I'm
future.
for sure not looking forward to it, but it'll probably happen again. Maybe, sort of. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just fully commit. Go full Braun Breaker and just get yourself just with the 15 layers of the spray tan. And
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Jersey Shore.
And I said that last time. I said next time I'm going darker.
Yeah.
Like, they asked me how much do you want? I was like, well, I don't know. I've never done this before. What do you think? And she's like, well, show me what you're working with. And I showed her and she's like, okay, I'll give you like a medium, I think is what they gave me. If not like a schmedium.
Yeah. That's
But
another reason why I want.
Next time, it's going to be
it's going to be
fucking
darker,
bronze.
and I'm here for it.
If I can
so
ask
excited.
for like the color of leather, that's what I want. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I mean, and I'm excited to be there.
Yeah.
To see that leather face.
But yeah.
Get up on them ropes, be like, yeah, what's up?
But like you said, like Braun Breaker or like MJF is another one guilty of being absolutely disgusting spray tan. Like, and I had the Cheetos fingers. That did happen. As much as you try not to, but whatever. It's part of the thing, right? You just look like an absolute greaser.
Well, but how, people aren't really looking at your hands that much.
Oh, who knows?
Well, who knows?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Be some real sluts out there.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah. No, what else is going on this week? Got my hair did. I don't know if anybody can see it or notices or care. But anyway, shout out to Destiny at Corner Crest Salon down there in Drayton for doing such a bang up job. Yeah. And she's got the card there in the business, so we got to shout her out.
Yeah, she's representing us, so we'll represent her.
Representing her.
We've known her for a long time.
Yeah, we have.
Go way
she's
back.
A great gal.
She does great hair.
Yeah, she does.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I've been with her for forever.
Yeah.
Feel like maybe right out of high school, maybe? Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
She's good.
Mm-hmm.
We like her.
Yep. Yeah, we do. She's a good gal. And, man, one of the other things that's been going on is I got a call. I got a call the other day from my work to say that the one office that I sometimes work out of, there's been reports of a bat in the building, like in the room and stuff like that. So just be aware kind of thing. And all of a sudden, all I could think of was The Great Outdoors, like the movie.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The first thing I thought of was, it buzzed me. And I just started to laugh. I just started to like think of all the other ones, like it's like a 3-pounder and wow. Or are you kissing them or are you calling them? No, I'm calling them down. That's a sound they make. The high-pitched squeal.
There's the opening of that movie when they first get to the camp and they're asking for the tour. And the next cut is the guys literally laying on the hood of their car while they slowly drive through the camp. And he's pointing at. I watched that again not long ago and died at that. Like, he just lays on the car and is like, yeah, so over there is this and over there.
On the hood, you're on the tour.
Yeah, he's literally laying on the hood of their car.
Classic 80s move.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Such a good one. Anyway, the lady I was talking to, she's like, wow. I'm glad that you can find humor in this situation because I am just so beside myself about this. And all I can think of was just The Great Outdoors.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just keeping it rolling on the work stuff. Like there was cocaine and then laughing about this bat. Cover your neck.
Wait, where was I for cocaine? You found cocaine at work? What's going on?
No. I totally said it on this last one where I embarrassed myself at work. Because I heard somebody outside of the bathroom just...
Right.
And I just, without even thinking, was like, okay.
Yeah.
Then I realized where I was and was immediately embarrassed.
Was the cocaine spot the same spot that had the Bob Ross?
No, that was a different one.
How awesome was that, eh?
That was so cool.
We just had that on our podcast, and then you hit me up like a couple days later.
Yeah.
And you're like, look what I found in the wild. And it was another talking bobblehead.
I was at an apartment complex in their like lounge, because I was in between some stuff. So I was in the lounge. And all of a sudden, just on the table sitting there was the Bob Ross. I took a picture. I was like, oh my God, guess who's here?
It was fucking awesome.
And then you're like, what's he saying?
Yeah. Ask him.
Ask him. What's he saying?
What's his wisdom of the day?
And then I also texted you not that long ago about some fucking, what did we call it? The parking lot piss. I called you with a parking lot piss off.
Yeah.
So I'm coming out of the grocery store. There's this dude there with his truck or his cart, and he's parked beside me. He unloads his stuff. The spot in front of him is clear. He leaves the cart at the back of his car and is going to just drive ahead. And I was like, what the fuck? This is actually happening. So I took a bunch of pictures. I even took a video. I'm surprised this guy wasn't like, what are you doing? I was hoping actually that he would. Because I'd be like, oh, I'm just videotaping this cart bullshit. Apparently your legs broke as soon as you got back to your car and you can't return your cart like a fucking degen.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
You're Ricky in the parking lot. Just getting absolutely fuming at everyone.
Right.
Whenever the cart. Use the cart corral.
Yeah, don't you even know how to use the fucking cart corral?
What are you doing?
These carts are public domain, Ricky.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Do you put your cart away at least?
So at one point in my life, that was my job, was to go get those carts.
Yeah.
And that was before we had cart corrals, people.
Yeah.
So they would be yeeting them. And I worked in a parking lot where it was a big hill.
Yeah.
So people would just yeet them and you'd have to go down the hill and they would hit the curb and then you'd have to drag them up. It'd be like winter time. Yeah. You'd be pushing like 20 carts together up this hill trying to get them all back. It was, I always put I will put other cart, like if there are other carts on my way back to the corral, I will weirdly get them and I'll put them all together and then I'll get back and then.
No, I do the same thing.
And then depending on how I'm feeling, I sometimes will also use that as a moment to get out some rage when I put the cart back.
I'll put it away.
I might put it away a little more forcefully depending on
put it the
how
fuck away.
It was
yeah, exactly, because these fucking degens aren't putting their fucking carts back.
Yeah.
And if there's a few that are maybe just kind of, awkward or askew and they just kind of get banged around when the cart, well, that's not my cart, I guess.
It's not my cart, not my problem. That's what I like to say.
Actually, that reminds me of a story. When I worked at the grocery store, I worked at parcel pickup outside.
Yeah.
Back, you'd show up with your ticket and then I'd grab the bucket and put the groceries in the car. And a guy showed up into the parcel pickup and he was fuming because a cart had hit his car.
Oh yeah.
Scratched it. And he was livid about it. Oh, you guys, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I pick up all these carts. Like it's been a slow day. Like, I don't think it was one of our carts. Like, I'm pretty sure it was, the other, I think it was Walmart or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was one of theirs. I was like, well, how would you know? How would you know it wasn't one of your carts? And I'm like, well, I grabbed one of my carts and I was like, okay, go find me a Walmart cart. And he's like, why? And I'm like, go find me one.
Yeah.
And I'm like 16 at this time, right? And this is like an adult person.
Yeah.
Right? So this is pretty ballsy of me, I guess, looking back on it.
Yeah.
So I grab one of our carts and I grab he has got the Walmart cart and I look at them, I'm like, okay, look, they're designed differently. So if whatever cart hit your car, we can take these near the scratch and we'll find out. Yeah. So I'm like, just whatever. So we did that and clearly it was not our cart that had scratched his car. This guy was like, thanks, man. And he just starts trudging off towards the other place.
He's going to Walmart.
Wow, he's going to Walmart. Listen here.
I don't know.
One of your carts.
Just saved not somebody's time that he was going to march into the store and just complain about and then ask for something for it. So just a funny random thing. I was like, I don't know. We could just bring the carts over and see if we can tell which. And then it was clear, like, based on how the carts were designed, right where it was one of their carts that scratched. So I was like, dude, I cleaned up my carts.
Yeah.
Like,
and how would you know?
It's a slow day. Yeah. Like, it's a slow day. I'm watching people go back to their cars with a car and watching them, waiting for them to leave, and then just going over there and getting the cart that I know they're going to leave.
That was the day you were promoted to the assistant of the assistant general manager.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That was probably what got me the job in the produce department, which at the time was a promotion.
This kid's a fucking genius. You should hear what he did.
Yeah. Let's put him in fresh produce.
Holy fuck.
Where those smarts belong.
The grocery store education doesn't leave you. Like you said, you collect the carts. And I still work at a store that has shit on the shelves. And you'll catch me fucking facing it. Yeah, facing it, bringing it forward. It's like, I don't fucking need to. It's not my job. No one's even looking at these shelves. But it's just like, you just walk by, it's force of habit. It's fucking wild.
Well, sometimes when I go by the deli or like if I have to get stuff from there, I still remember like the codes for stuff.
Oh, yeah. Janine's on that same psychopath.
I'll see them loading it on and I'll see them typing it in. I'll be like, oh, yeah, 417.
Yeah.
215.
Just thinking like, oh, they're going to think I'm so cool because I know all these codes, you know?
Oh, no, I never embarrass myself by telling them.
Yeah, you need to do it. Yeah, they'll be like, all right, cool, lady.
Yeah. That happens enough to me organically.
Yeah.
I don't need to manufacture that for myself.
That's funny.
I do like how I get to bag my own groceries now, though.
Yeah.
Because I get to do them the way that I would want
Yeah.
to do them.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to put
a
a bag of chips, then put a bunch of cans on top or something.
Right? Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Do you get, so like, do you guys get so mad when other people bag your shit and it's like not correct?
I don't get mad about it per se. I'm just disappointed that they're not trained. I'm just assuming they're not trained.
That's what it
on
is.
how to do it. Not
or they don't care. Or that one...
Well, they definitely don't care.
Well, and that no one is like right up their ass, because back in our day, like whoever was the main cashier or whatever would be up your ass about how you pack those bags.
Absolutely.
Double bag your cans.
Yeah, and you would learn how to pack correctly.
Yep.
And so when people are just willy-nilly packing this shit, I get so upset.
You just triggered another grocery store story about when we had a store manager who was trying to cut costs and he thought we were using too many bags.
Oh, great.
So he was
that's where you're
like, why do you guys have to put like double bag all these cans? Like, I don't think our bags are strong enough. You know, and they're like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Why don't you do this, guy?
Yeah.
And he literally put like 8 cans in a bag and pulled it up and literally like broke all as comically as possible.
Oh, that's awesome.
All over the place. Cans are rolling all over the place. And he just stormed off and then never brought it up again. That was just the end of the too many bags
Exactly.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. And did you walk into your job there at the grocery store and like the head cashier for the night and like the manager of the store for the night? Was there like a combination that was like awesome or that was shit? Because for us, there was some where if it's these people, it was shit.
Fucking right it was.
But if it was these people, yeah.
Yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah. Yeah.
So I worked in multiple grocery stores for different companies. So I have a lot of grocery store stories. And once I got kind of a few years in, you kind of felt a little more freedom, I guess, within the store, especially when you had been there a few years. So one of my friends who is a friend now and then started working with me at the time, tells the story of his first day where our assistant manager went on what we called the air phone, which was the phone that you would pick up and then it would go through the whole store, right? Our assistant manager picked up the air phone and said, "Can the stapler return to the office, please?" And my buddy was like, "It was my first day." And you just, without even dropping a beat, walked right over to the airphone, picked it up and said, "He's on break," and then just hung it back up.
That's hilarious.
It was my first day and I didn't even know how to react to that.
That's funny.
Like, so that's kind of, yeah. But yeah, different manager. Like I had a store manager I definitely didn't get along with at one point, and it totally changes the experience. Like you have less freedom. You don't want to work as hard.
Yeah.
Like it was like, dude, everything was going fine. And then you came in and we're like, you guys can't whatever like this anymore. And it's like, dude, we're like 18-year-old kids at a grocery store and you want us to, like, what do you mean? We're getting the work done. Like,
motherfucker, I saved you money with the Walmart comparison. All right, now get off my dick.
Fuck Karen, I'm 16.
Yeah,
it's Sunday morning. This guy didn't go to bed last night. Like this guy basically didn't stop drinking. Like the fact that we're even here is almost
that's right.
We're like the ones that take it like so seriously. It's like, yeah, Karen, of course you're gonna take it super seriously. This is actually your job. I'm a fucking kid. I'm a minor. I don't give a shit.
I'm just stopping by.
I don't care how the potato salad looks when it's piled. I don't give a fucking shit. It's in the dish.
I don't give a fucking shit.
Like, if we can't screw around like this in the back room, we're not going to want to be here, and we're probably not going to work anymore. Like,
right? Like,
I loved how the smoking table was in the back corner where no windows or airflow was.
Yeah, that's how you do that.
Yeah. So it just encroach over.
It was something.
Fuck, those are good.
The one grocery store had a food court, like in a small town like Tillsonburg, right? You look out and there's a food court, right?
That's impressive.
Still back when you could smoke in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
So you'd look out into that food court and it was just like this cloud just hanging over. And even the concept of smoking it, like when I grew up, it was like hospitals. Like you could smoke on an airplane. Like you could smoke anywhere. Like I remember getting back, like I was never a cigarette smoker. And you get back from bars and you would just like have a shower and you could smell it. Remember that? You could like smell it coming off of you.
Oh, yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I do too. You'd come home from the bar and everything that you had on was in the laundry. Like, you can't wear it again until you wash it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's how bad it was.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's no airing out.
And you almost
At
want to
all.
have a shower before you went to bed just because you didn't want all your sheets to smell like it or whatever.
Exactly. It transfers over.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, those were the days.
Mm-hmm.
I still use that as like an example. Anytime someone's like, well, I've always done this, or we used to do this. I was like, yeah, you used to fucking smoke in restaurants too, but we don't fucking do that anymore. So
Your
like,
doctor would come in with a cigarette in his hand to like tell you what was wrong with you. Like,
yeah.
what if it's the cigarette?
It was so fucking like so common. It was so everywhere.
Yeah.
And, like my favorite was like same sort of situation. Like go to a restaurant like Pizza Hut, right? Smoking or non, does it fucking matter?
No, there's
like,
no wall.
Yeah,
There's no like
nothing
air
stopping
filter
it.
system. Nothing.
They're
It was
smoking
just
over
part
there,
of the room.
and it's
Yeah.
coming over here. We're all smoking, so who
And,
gives
like,
a fuck?
What if you're sat at the line?
Oh,
Exactly.
you were in the smoking section.
Yeah.
Like the non-smoking section was basically the line of tables that were the furthest away from the smoking section, and that was pretty much
That's
it.
the best.
And
you
even
were
that
gonna
wasn't
get.
non-smoking; it was
And
less smoking.
The only way
Yeah.
you knew that you were in the smoking section was you had the little fucking like tin ashtray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was smoking section. That was non-smoking. We're both sitting beside each other, but we chose our
You're
space.
separated
Yeah.
somehow.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's different somehow.
Yeah, it's different.
Ashtrays in cars, like
Yeah.
the little pull-down one in the
Oh,
center
yeah,
console, or the
ka-chunk,
ones in
or
the
the ones
side,
on the
little
door.
tiny ones.
Yeah.
Each person would get one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Total
in the
ash-
back, like it's on the back of the seat. If you're
Yeah.
sitting in the
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
seat,
The back
you
of
could
the
just pull it out
seat.
from
Yeah.
the
I
seat
forgot
in
it was a
front of you.
Chrysler Classic. Yeah.
Mhm.
Holy fuck.
Ashtrays fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's like back then it was like Oprah with the ashtrays, like everybody gets an ashtray.
Yeah.
We're making it rain ashtrays.
Like bougie ones, you know, you go to a house and it'd just be like a stand.
Hundred-
It was
Oh,
just
yeah.
a big
It
ashtray.
had a
That's all it was.
stand.
100%.
and a big glass
Yeah.
motherfucker.
We've all been
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just a big
Yeah.
ashtray.
It's just like
That's
this
it.
Yeah.
statue,
Yeah.
but really it's an
Yeah.
ashtray.
Yeah, right beside the liquor
How does
cabinet.
it even work? Like the wind blows or something? Like ashes aren't heavy.
Oh, right.
Like
yeah.
the wrong person sneezes that
Yeah.
bowl
When you've got
going
this
everywhere.
big fuck off ashtray.
I was going to say, but that's not going to be anywhere where
It's
the
all for the
elements are.
butts,
'Cause
really,
that's,
more than the ashes.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Just pile it up.
Going back in time with the stack up ashtray. I do like the big fucking one, you know. It took
Yeah.
like 3 feet of your house
Yeah,
up.
like, and it's so heavy.
Yeah.
It's like real marble or something.
Right.
Like they're crazy. Like the old ones, they're these big sculptures,
Right?
and they're made of like stone and marble, and they're
sturdy.
fucking heavy.
Yeah, holy fuck. Those were
I'm
the
being
days.
transported. I know exactly whose living room I'm in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do. I know exactly.
I know
it.
exactly whose living room I'm
Yeah,
in.
dark colored wood. You know,
Shut the fuck up. Are you in the same living room?
We may
I know
be.
we're not in the same living
but
room.
we're picturing similar things.
But 100% there was dark wood paneling in that living
hell
room
yeah,
too.
there was. Yeah.
Green furniture with like floral print on
Floral
it.
Yeah,
furniture,
Yeah.
dark wood big ass coffee table,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bigger the better.
some
Yeah.
sort of weird ass textured painting, like it's velvet, but it's not,
Right.
of some sort of like mystical outdoor waterfall scene.
Yeah. And they have no idea where it is. It's not
Yep.
even- yeah. Oh, fuck. We've been in the same place, eh?
Man.
We had the same smoker back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off camera, we should say who it is.
Okay, we'll see.
See if it's like actually the same person in your family.
Well, I can't even remember.
Like not
who it
names,
is.
but like position.
I can remember
kind
where
of
they
thing.
live, though, for sure. The one I'm thinking, the one that comes to my mind all the time. It's just like
Yeah.
burned in my head with this fucking stack of ashtray.
Same.
Shit, it's
Same.
probably the same fucking person.
It's not.
Okay.
I can guarantee it.
Well, fuck.
All
All
right.
right, well,
Let's get going.
let's get this podcast rolling here. So, a lot's been going on. We had Adam on last week. We talked
did.
about what he's been doing. We talked about his movie, his podcast, and talked about him and Dana's friendship
How we met.
blossoming, you know?
Yeah.
And then we ran out of time on like other things that happened
Whole
in
bunch
our
of
life.
stuff.
But
So yeah.
we're going to just go back. You know, it's our summer schedule.
Summer
It may
sketchy.
not be super current for you, but it is what it is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're going to do cancel this. Fucking do it.
Everybody knows we're on our summer sketty.
Yeah. And they are too. Like, holy shit.
And
I've
they
been
are
watching the
too.
numbers. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are dragging behind. I can
But
see
that's
what
okay.
you're watching, and I'm happy you're along for the ride, but like you'll catch up.
Well, and you said too, like you're on summer sketty with your listening too. So
we're all busy, so
you're right there with them.
So don't hate us if we're talking about stale shit. But it's not stale to you. This is the first time you're hearing about it.
Nah, they'll love the revisit.
Hell yeah.
The recap. Summer recap.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be for them.
So for those of you that are maybe new or not paying attention, and that happens too, like holy shit, podcast. Like, are you really focused all the time? No.
Yeah, sometimes I'm
exactly.
note during the episode.
You know, I'm scrolling on something else. You know, we're in the day and age where everyone's attention span is goldfish. But I sometimes wrestle. So while we've been gone, I'm only talking about this because it was my first official tag team match.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally got that done. So we've been wrestling for a few months now. We've had, me and my brother each had like 8 matches or something like that by now, but we're new. We're still fresh.
The Falcon Brothers.
But we've been trying forever to get a Falcon Brother tag team match going.
You have.
Right? Everyone asks us, why are you guys either going against each other or like, why are you guys going with this guy? When's the tag match? And it finally happened in London, Ontario at London Brawling 3. So that was fun. We finally got that out of the way. We got to go against a guy from the States who I'd never met before. His name is Adam Wacker. If you want to follow him on Instagram. Super nice guy. Really good. He's new as well. Newish, but he's very good. And I was going up against a 24-year vet in War Hed.
Nice.
A guy who I've obviously never had the chance to wrestle before. This is my first time, but I was excited to wrestle him because he's had a lot of miles. And that's really cool to be able to go with a guy that's been doing it that long and people respect him. And he's got his own promotion, which does really well, Death Proof. So it was really cool to get the opportunity to go with this guy who also teaches at our school as well. So
it's cool.
Just, it was like, wow, when are you going to get the chance to go with someone with this much wrestling in their brain? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he was our first tag match opponent. Me and my brother both don't know shit about fuck.
Cool.
And we had a pretty good time, good match.
Good.
I mean, shout out to War Hed for coming out with a lot of it. He came with what we did, and a lot of the cool spots was his idea because, again, he's been doing it forever. This is like, just comes to him. For me, there's a lot of like structure and things like the match goes like this because of this, and you do this move because of this, and like the fans do this, and it's like there's like these boxes you need to check off. Yeah. Which like for the average fan or like someone who hasn't been studying the theory, let's say, the art of wrestling, it doesn't come natural to you. Like even I've watched it my whole life, but I never thought about it in the sense of building a match. So that's me right now, just learning how that works. And that's for sure what I need the most work. I mean, obviously my skills will always need to be improving, and I've only been doing it for like a year now, but like for me, I want to get this part down so that it's not so stressful. Because when you're planning a match with someone, you know, you're good guy, you're bad guy, who's winning, who's losing, but you need to fill in the middle parts, and it's all got to make sense. And there's a structure to it. And so he helped us out a lot with the structure of the match and how it's going to go. And he had some sweet spots. The fans popped for a couple of the spots that he came up with, and it was a lot of fun for us. And we learned a lot that day because like that was our first ever time actually tagging. Yeah. We never practiced that before. We never got a chance to figure it out. For sure. And so we fucked up. Up. It was like something that like hardcore fans will notice. Some people didn't notice. So we did some double team, like some tag team moves, but we didn't shift to the neutral corner. So like, obviously, if you're going to do a fucking double team move, do it in a corner where like his partner may not be standing to tag him out if he wanted to. Yeah. Right. So like in the heat of the moment, we just started doing these moves, but like we should have moved him around the ring a bit. So for sure, fucked that up. Obviously, we'll never fuck that up again because as soon as we walk out back, all the people that were watching are like, yeah, you fucked that up. You fucked that up. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. We for sure did. Yeah. And so, yeah, we learned that lesson. And there's a couple spots where like, you can just tell we're rookies and they're not ish kind of thing. But I haven't seen the match back. It's been recorded and there is a video out there. And probably by the time this comes out, I'll have seen it, but I'll watch it, pick myself apart and learn from it because it was my first fucking time. So of course we fucked up something that I don't think anyone else at the show would have noticed other than the people behind the fucking stage, right? But yeah, we had a lot of fun. got mashed up, got our asses beat. I got to take War Hed's finisher, which is fucking gnarly. I can't even explain it. I actually look forward to seeing the video because I don't even know what happened. Because he's just like, yeah, this is how it's gonna go, and like you get in there and he does it, and it's just like, fucking, this shit happens quick. So anyway, long story short, brother and I got our first tag match and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When you're in the tag match, are you also thinking about like when you're going in to do a double team with your brother, you're also having to keep in mind like who's the legal man here and stuff like that? Like
Absolutely.
Right? Like there's so much more that people don't
up as well, right?
So when you're planning the match with somebody, are they also then calling it for you within the match, or is it more you're having to remember like, oh, it's sun flip into this or that? Is it like that specific, or is it more like we're gonna go over here to a spot like?
Yes and yes and yes. So
sorry, that was a lot of questions at once.
So like,
I'm really interested.
You do have to keep track of the legal man. So some of your spots you have to set it up that way. It's like, okay, so if I wanna, let's say I want to do a splash off the top rope for the pin, right? And like 1-2 or kick out, right? But if you're both in the ring, and so like there was a spot like that where it's like, okay, so he's gonna come over here, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna tag him, and then I'm gonna throw him to the corner, and then when I come over here, I'm gonna tag you, so that you've got that 5-second buffer, right? Yeah. So like you need to be the guy that ends up staying in, so you need to do this and this and this. So yeah, that is part of the planning.
It's just so much more to it that people don't think about. I really think there's so much more like mental work.
You need to think a few steps ahead of everything you're going to do. So if I'm going to do this here, why am I doing it? How do we get here? And does it fit the part, like the story of the match?
Right? Yeah.
So it's like when you play, like, let's say like you've probably played like wrestling video games before, right?
Yeah, but like
and you
it's
just
been
like
a while.
The idea is like, let's just send it.
Yeah,
let's fucking
for sure.
do
Like
this
get
move,
to the finisher,
boom,
power,
boom, boom, finisher, power. Like, yeah, in your mind you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I can do this, I could do this move, I know this move, I got like like I've got a book that, and I'm new and it's got quite a few moves in it, and there's other guys that know even more, obviously.
Yeah.
You can't just throw them all out there.
Yeah,
it's not like that, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be why, how do we get here, where we want to be after that. So that is for me the challenge.
And even the psychology of, okay, so if this guy's finisher is X move, then I should be working a leg for the match or an arm for the match. Because the psychology is when he goes to that finisher now, he might not be able to pull it off or as well because I've worked that arm or leg for the match. And that's another thing that people don't think about. They're like, why is he just putting him in arm holds for it? And I'm just like, well, because he's trying to defend against the finisher here. And they're like, well, why? And I'm like, well, that's the psychology of the wrestling that people don't think about. Like that's sometimes what builds a good match too.
And you're hitting it right on the head there. There's so many different variations of wrestling fans. There's the ones that's just getting drunk at home, just want to see some banging and crashing. And then there's the guys that have been watching it for decades and they've picked up on these things, right? And then they're starting to critique your match structure. Now it's not even just the fucking moves. It's how'd you get, why'd they do that? And so these are the things that go through your mind when you're planning a match. It's like, all right, so there's obviously gonna be these people that don't give a fuck. They just want to see you like bang, bang, bang. And that's great. Fuck yeah. And then there's the other ones that are like the smart marks or whatever, right? Yeah, so it's like marks, those are the ones that'll be like, see my video on YouTube, be like, well, those fucking guys weren't in their neutral corner. Like they're going to be the ones that pick up on that and bury us.
But they're also not the ones in the ring having to do it all. Yeah. They're able to, Monday morning quarterback it and be like, well, I wouldn't. And it's like, buddy, you don't know what you would do in that ring because you're not getting in that ring, right? Like it's one thing to like say something, but especially somebody that hasn't done it that often, like you guys got to learn somehow.
That's exactly it. You got to fuck up to learn. So like try not to fuck up, but like, when you do fuck up, you just don't kill yourself over it. Like it's not like that big a deal. It's just, it is just wrestling, but like learn from it. Don't do it again. You know what I mean? Like that's part of it. You got to make mistakes to learn. So
they make botches in professional wrestling. Like Big E just got his neck broken like a few years ago because of a botch, right? Like stuff happens. Like,
well, I think it was Jericho that said it at one time in an interview. He's like, there's no such thing as a botch. Like, botches are, I hate that term is what he said. He's like, yeah, people make mistakes. Yeah. But he's like, we're talking about a live show. Things are going to happen. And if anything, it makes it more believable.
For sure.
Because if you were all actually doing these moves, really, there's going to be some fuck ups involved. You know what I mean? Sure. Like you telling me you could do like a Spanish fly. Yeah, if it was real,
for a table.
Just like, no big deal. And it'd be perfect every time. It wouldn't be, right? So if you fuck up and it for good reason or whatever, there's nothing to be like too stressed about. Just carry on. So like to like answer your next question, I think it was like, do you call it in the ring on the fly? Some of it, yes. Some of it, no. Depends on who you're going against.
Right. Yeah.
In my experience, I've had the guy that plans the whole match from start to finish, and I appreciate that as well. It's just, can you remember it all? Yeah. That's when you gotta like really like memorize it, and like sometimes you get in your head, and then if you fucking do something at the wrong timing, it all of a sudden you're fucking everything up. I haven't had too many fuck ups in that sense, but like it can happen because there's a lot to think about. Then I've also gone against guys that are like, here's our spots that we're gonna hit, and here's in between, fill it up. We'll just call in the ring kind of thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
So there are those guys as well, and I also like working with those guys too, because there's less stressing about it being memorized.
Right.
It's just flowing with it. But you need to be going with someone who's good to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you're both rookies and you both think you're going to call it in the ring, going to be a lot of staying there like, what? No.
Well, you've also got to be smart enough to know to call things that you actually know how to do too, right? Like he can't call a move you've never done before unless he knows how to like basically do it for you.
Absolutely.
Because you're going to probably know, most likely you watch wrestling long enough that if somebody calls something in the ring, you're probably going to know what they're thinking of or know what the move is, but you might not necessarily how to like
have done it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Canadian Destroyer or whatever, like something out of nowhere. I don't know what you've done or not, but
that is kind of like the main conversation you have with a guy. Like there's been times where I've worked with guys that I've trained with, practiced with, and knew what's going on. And there's been times where I knew I was going against them 10 minutes before. Your biggest things you want to cross off the list are what do you do? What can you do? What can't you do?
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're going to want to they want moves, they got moves in their head that they wanted to use that day.
Yeah.
But if you can't fucking do them, well, no point in doing them because you both look like shit. So, yeah, that's a conversation.
Yeah, that's.
Because I've had that where like one guy working like, Wade, shout out to Wade. I had a wicked match with him. I had so much fun. And he's the type of guy we're going to do this. It's going to lead to this, and then we'll finish on this. Nice, and he's like, in between, just follow my lead. Right?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, so for my finisher, he tells me what it is. Have you done this? I said, nah. He's like, okay. Well, I was like, well, what do you need to know about it? He's like, all right, so at this point, you're going to jump. And then when you get to this point, you're going to tuck your head. Yeah. And if you don't, you're going to have a bad time. Right. So it's like, all right, so you don't get to practice it. You just know, okay, we're going. He said jump. He said tuck. And it's a wild fucking ride. But it's fun when you like end up not dead because you listen to his instructions, right? So,
do you remember what that move would have been?
That was a belly to belly suplex of sorts. Yeah.
Oh wow, really? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was like he holds you and then he turns and like it's not an overhead belly to belly. Yeah. It's a side,
more like a side.
Yeah. But he's a thick boy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that's so fun.
It was fun.
So Dana, what do you love about wrestling?
Yeah. Talk to us about wrestling, Dana.
Like we've covered a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I've just been disassociating on.
Yeah, I know. We could watch. We saw it.
Yeah, well, I started to clock in on that lava lamp.
Yeah.
At the end there.
That's awesome.
I'm like, I'm coming in and out. Yeah. But I mean, we've covered so much about. Well, I'm not as into it as you guys are. So
that's fair.
Now I just feel
that's
like,
fair.
Well, I like stuff.
All of a sudden, like the views and listens go like quad 5, and all of a sudden, like, oh, Dana, turns out you're out now.
We're doing a wrestling podcast.
I'm gonna send the email that was meant for you to her about relieving her, and then she can call me out and be like, "What the fuck's this?"
I feel like that would start with first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely. So I got your memo that wasn't meant for me. First of all,
go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I still gotta talk a bit more about wrestling. So this is a good transition to my next spot. Yeah. We'll just leave you at that. So I went to Fan Expo yesterday. Just did that. Mm-hmm. That was a fun trip. But the reason why this transitions to fucking wrestling is I got to fucking meet Sting.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, holy fuck. That's so like anyone that knows me, that's been my guy forever. And I never thought I'd ever meet this guy. And I like all like my wrestling buddies would call me a mark for fucking going to get a picture with a wrestler, but it's like fuck that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'll never have to like regret not meeting him. You know what I mean? Exactly. Fuck. So that was so cool.
Was he in full
fucking mask? Yeah, this is the last year he's doing it. He said I'm not
really. He's not doing the make.
Oh man,
so I was like, hell fucking yeah. So we went to Fan Expo, me and my brother and stepdad rocking at Fan Expo. was a good day out. Lots of nerd shit.
Nice.
We went to the aquarium the night before, had some drinks.
Cool.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, so I got to meet Sting. Like, fuck, I'm glad you're here for this part of the story. She'd be like, yeah cool, bro, whatever.
What do you mean?
I know who Sting is. Don't even try and gaslight me about this. I know who Sting is.
I thanked him for the years of entertainment and fucking said, thanks for like inspiring me to fucking get in the ring. And
yeah.
Like, that's awesome. And I had like my shit on because I was like, if I'm getting a wrestling picture with Sting, I want to be wearing my shit. Sweet. And I said, you know what, man? I said, I got enough of your t-shirts. I thought maybe you might want one of mine. So I gave him a fucking shirt. And he's like, oh, hell yeah. And he puts it on a suitcase. So I don't know what's going to happen with it.
That's so fucking cool.
Pass the vibes on.
That's awesome.
I got to fucking shake his hand because I've been ripping off his moves in the ring already. You know what I mean? Like, I use his finisher. But yeah, no, everyone else better look the fuck out now. It's been passed on now. I got the fucking rub, so I'm going to be fucking dropping motherfuckers with the fucking now Falcon Death Drop, aka Scorpion Death Drop.
There you
go. If he was in the pre-Crow face paint, would it still been okay? You wouldn't have cared?
I wouldn't have cared.
That's awesome.
Surfer Sting, fucking Crow Sting, Wolfpack Sting. Whoever he's going to
give you.
Give me the Sting. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
There you go.
I was like the red one. The red face paint was probably
the for sure my favorite too. Yeah, it's the Crow one's classic.
Yeah,
but yeah, the Wolfpack was awesome.
Wolfpack one was pretty sick.
Hell yeah, and like the Surfer Sting you could have so much fun with. He just had something different all the time, right?
His hair was so wild back then. Too.
Yeah, the fucking bleach blonde rat tail motherfucker. Holy, what a look! Yeah, fuck, guy's been doing it since the 80s. Just recently retired. Fucking legend. So yeah. Anyway, I wasn't just here to brag about meeting Sting.
You weren't.
This also connects to what we talked about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I know what's coming.
Fucking Polka-Roo was there.
Yeah, you did.
And I had to find that motherfucker. Growing up watching that shit, I was like, hell yeah. And I told fucking everyone I was with, I was like, requirement. We are meeting Polka-Roo and we're getting a picture with him. And that's fucking that.
Yeah.
Because we had our priorities. Obviously, get in the building, meet fucking Sting. But after fucking Sting was done, like, it was time. So, like, so I kept my shit together. I didn't drink too much the night before. I stayed sober in the morning. Because, like, usually when you're going to Fan Expo, you're not doing this sober. If you do Fan Expo sober, you might miss the fucking fun. You know what I mean? So, like, I was like, all right, well, I want to meet fucking Sting fucking with my shit together, without my eyes being pied-eyed as fuck, you know? So, like, I waited till after that. And then I was like, all right, let's go get lunch. Fucking
let's get into it.
Change gears. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's change gears. And then it was like I walked in the building, I saw the sign Polka-Roo over like fucking South building. I'm like, fucking here we fucking go. So I did it. I'm not
gonna miss you.
I didn't miss him.
Yeah.
I did not miss him. Holy shit, I got there right on time. I did miss the fucking chick from Big Comfy Couch. She was the alternate one. Yeah, they were there too.
Lunette and Molly.
But they were like rotating time slots. So I lucked out in that I walked right up and got to fucking see Polka-Roo right the fuck away.
Nice.
But missed out on the Big Comfy Couch crew.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate because you sent me the picture of the Polka-Roo.
I did.
And I definitely appreciate it, considering, especially 2 episodes ago.
2, maybe 3, but not that long ago.
No, I think that's the one that's going to come out this week.
Yeah, I haven't heard any Polka-Roo stuff yet.
So. Perfect.
Man.
That's great. That is
well, now I feel like I can't say anything.
Yeah, well, you know, for those of you that are catching up.
Those of you that are going to know. I got to
meet fucking Polka-Roo, and that was another highlight of the weekend.
That's crazy. And did you ask him, like, if
doesn't
one
talk.
of them in
I was going to say, I was just going to ask, like, he doesn't talk, right?
He just says Polka-Roo.
Oh, he says Polka-Roo.
He says Polka-Roo. Okay.
So it's like
I was going to say, you didn't even let
just
me finish.
Just like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Did you say, like, which one are you?
Nah.
Are you from the show?
Nah.
Which one are you?
I was on the set. I was on the set
from the show.
Yeah. They're likely dead.
I feel really sad for that person.
Nah, like, Bram and Sharon of Sharon, Lois, and Bram are still alive.
Yeah, but we know who they are. They're not a person in a suit. It could be anybody. It doesn't. We don't have to drag. It's not like Chewbacca, but also there's a certain height or whatever.
Lois is no longer here.
I know.
What I mean? So
and she hasn't been here for a while.
It's kind of what we were saying like on the podcast.
Yeah, we
you
can't
haven't
spoil
heard
it.
yet, but we can. Whatever. Fuck it. He's on the fucking podcast now. My theory is that Pokeroo was always played by the fucking guy that dipped. You know how there's always the fucking person.
Okay,
I just missed Pokeroo. Sure. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's that guy. He's gaslighting everyone.
It's always that character. Whoever was playing Pokeroo that day is the one that dips every time.
I still to this day will make that Pokeroo reference if there's somebody in my life that kind of exemplifies the whole thing. What do you mean they just left type thing? Yeah. And the amount of people that have are like, who's? What do you mean Pokeroo? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm at that age now. The references we're no longer a monoculture.
No, this is a thing. When I was at the expo, right? So I was looking for Pokeroo. So I saw information booth. Walked up to the information booth. Hey man, where can I find Pokeroo? He's like, what? I was like, Pokeroo. He's here. You can get a picture taken with him.
What do you
You're the
mean,
information booth. I was like, I'm just looking for some information. I said this as to the whereabouts of Pokeroo. He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So then he goes over to an older lady. He tells her, these guys are looking for Pokeroo. And she perked right up. She's like, really?
Yeah.
She's like, Pokeroo. She starts like getting excited. She's like, I'll tell you where. And she gets her map out. And she's like, he's right here. You just want to go here. He's across from the Nintendo tent. I was like, fuck yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What do I mean?
Right?
Who's Pokeroo?
Exactly.
Like, what are you? No. Not what am I talking about? What are you talking about?
Right?
You non-information.
Yes. It's the sign over top of your head is information.
This is an absolute celebrity.
I'm asking about exactly.
A fucking Canadian icon. What do you mean? Who's Pokeroo? Who the fuck are you?
Right? Who the fuck are you?
Pokeroo for the Order of Canada, so everybody knows who Pokeroo is again.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Man, another classic celebrity not knowing who the fuck this is. We're in line to meet Sting, and this guy, he's wearing like a Spider-Man costume, starts asking like the guy working security, he's like, oh, have you met Sting? Is he nice or whatever? And the guy's like, oh no, I haven't met him. Like, we're just like managing the line, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. And he's like, yeah, like, you like Sting? He's like, yeah, man, like, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've like followed him, but like, yeah, like, you know, like he's got good music. And he's talking to a line full of wrestling fans, many of them with like face paint on and like full t-shirts and like full rigs on. And he's like, I get it if you don't know who the wrestler is, but it's just like kind of funny. Like you're talking to like a crowd of hardcore wrestling fans, of everyone who puts Sting on a pedestal of like legend status, and you're talking about this singer right now. It's like, dude, you definitely haven't met him today.
For sure not. And you're like, man, you are just phoning this shift in, aren't you?
Yeah, holy fuck, bud.
Listen, I'm just here. I want to go home.
That's exactly what it is. Same with that dude working information.
Care.
He's like, I don't know who the fuck Pokeroo is, you fucking old fuck. You know?
Yeah, that's what's upsetting. Is that we're sitting here so upset, but really, it's like, oh, fuck you, dinosaur. Go cry somewhere else.
Right? Yeah. I don't care. Pokeroo's a legend.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
All right.
So moving along here, I want to switch this order up. I don't want to. Oh, fuck. Do we have time for this question? Yeah. I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to force you guys to be quick. Okay. I'm going to start to say this. I'm going to get the album of the week out of the way because it's been requested for many weeks and it's somehow
you're going to get in trouble if you don't.
So here we go. The Warning is the band you're looking for, and the album is called Error. Now, I don't know a lot about these ladies, but it is an all-female band, I believe. I don't know. They're Spanish. I'm not going to guess where they're from. But they're young. They're new. I don't know how many albums they have. But yeah, they are rocking, though. I do know some of their songs. I know a wrestler that comes out to their song as their theme song. So, like, they're up and happening. They're coming up. Mm-hmm. So these are an up-and-coming band. Check them out. Rock music. Group of ladies. The Warning, Error. Okay. That's our album of the week, and I just want to keep it quick because the next question I have is music based, and it's a secret question that I have not brought up to my co-hosts here today. So
co-host,
I was just thinking about this the other day because I've been to keep it up because I've been to.
It's not gonna fucking happen.
I've been to a few concerts. And like, I was just kind of thinking, like, real quick, what are like some of the top concerts that come to mind as soon as someone asks you that question? So if I ask you, what are your top 3 favorite concerts you've been to? You need to answer this like fucking now. And because don't think too hard about it, because I think that's the true answer as to like what actually hit you in the feels. 3 concerts right now that come to mind. I'll start with you.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
Do I have to like go 3, 2, 1? Are we ranking or
No, you don't have to rank it if you don't want to.
Because I'm looking at a picture. I saw the Hip on the last tour in London.
Yeah.
So that one 100% would be on the list.
Hell yeah.
I'm a big Pearl Jam guy. And at one point they played a show in London where they didn't have an opening band or anything. And I'm in the fan club and I won the fan club lottery for that show and got a front row seat.
Yeah.
So it was 3 straight hours of them playing and I was literally in the front row for my favorite band ever. So can't really beat that.
Pretty fucking sweet.
Off the top of my head, I've been to a lot of concerts, so it's hard to narrow it all down.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I saw Muse in 2005 at the Docks.
Hell yeah.
So it was like 2,000 people when nobody really knew who they were. And then ever since then, I only got to see them in like giant stadiums. But just to see them in like just this super tiny venue, knowing that I was probably never going to see them in. Oh, can I do an honorable mention?
For sure.
I saw Metric at Elements.
Hell fucking yeah.
In probably like 05 or 06.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. And that was an amazing show.
That's sick.
Nice.
I'll go off the rails half a second. I'm going to interrupt you right now.
Yeah, go for it. I haven't started.
I have another Elements fucking random one. I saw Rob Zombie at Elements.
Nice.
And that was a fucking wicked show. Because that place is very small.
Yeah.
And he brings a big show.
That'd be sick.
And so it's just like one of those things, like sometimes these small spots around here have some wicked shows. Yeah. Don't want to get off track. Dana.
Now, like for me, so Pearl Jam is one of them for sure. Adam was nice enough to let me tag along to the Pearl Jam show in Toronto. And I even got COVID after, and it was so fucking worth it. So fucking worth it. Not even, any USS concert I've ever been to, any USS concert, doesn't even matter. I'm just putting them as a group, like all their shows I've ever been to. Like, fuck, doesn't matter where. I have seen the Hip and they were amazing.
Yes.
But I didn't know if this would count, but like seeing Trooper was amazing. Amazing. It was an amazing show. And it wasn't a Trooper concert. They played at an event I was at.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if that would count or not.
It all counts.
Because like, does that count? Because like I saw April Wine at Oktoberfest, but that's not like a concert.
It totally counts. That's why I asked that question. Because like when I thought that too, I just got flooded with like punched in the head of like all these shows. Obviously you're thinking like, fuck, I've seen so many great shows. We've all seen a lot of shows. So that's why I didn't want to put a number on it. It's just like real quick, what are some of the top concerts you can think of right now? And you just did like 3, bang, like, bang.
Are we talking strictly concerts or music festivals? Or like I used to go to a lot of biker events too. And they'd always have a band.
But you said that. You saw like Oktoberfest and like that's what I was talking about, right? Like it's just wild when you've like done it all and like seen all these shows, what hits you in the brain that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like our minds are wild like that.
Well, and when we went to the Pearl Jam concert, it was the anniversary of the album 10. So there was a lot of like mainstream like hits. So like they covered, like you had said that they don't usually cover that many hits or whatever.
That tour they were doing, I've seen them I think 14 times now. Nice. Been in the fan club for like 20. But I only listen to them live now. Like I don't listen to them all. I kind of like wait for a show to come and then build myself back in, see the concert, listen for a while, and then kind of like drift away for a bit until they do shows again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they were doing a lot of like really obscure, like even for me as a fan who's seen them so many times, they were doing stuff where I was like, wow, I didn't even know if I'd hear this before. So it was really deep album stuff from like the earlier years. So they do a different set list every night, which is why I love seeing them so much. Because people are like, why do you see them every time? Because I was like, I've seen them, like there is literally an app that I have on my phone with a Pearl Jam fan created. It's a fan made app where you can track your concerts.
That's cool.
And then it'll tell you how many times you've seen each song, what songs you've seen and what you haven't, what shows you've seen them at. Like it tracks all your stats in a really crazy way. It's actually really neat to finally, once I put them all in and went back and like looked at it and was like, oh, I have heard, or I've never heard that song. Like, really? Like, after that many shows? Like,
that's a fucking cool app.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I wish I had that app for like a lot of the bands I've seen too, because I've seen a bunch of times. It's like, I've for sure have seen all these songs, but like you said, the actual stats and when you saw it.
Yeah, when you saw it. And then they have bootlegs for almost every show. Oddly enough, the only show of theirs I've never been able to get a bootleg for is that show I was in the front row for.
Get out of here.
That London show. They've never released an official bootleg for it. And they do like literally their whole tours usually.
That sucks.
The one show I would want more than, and they recorded the whole thing too.
I feel
like, they had cameras for the whole thing. So I was like, I would be all over that footage.
That would drive me nuts.
Yeah, because they play such different stuff at each show, but what always stays the same, and what you don't know and what they don't know, but what I know is that Adam always wears the same fucking shirt to every single show.
Nice.
I have a custom made shirt.
Like a homemade shirt. That he wears to every show.
Just says listen to Pearl Jam. That's all
Whether
it says.
It fits him or not anymore.
It does not fit me. It's too small for me. I probably bought a little small when I originally got it. And now it's like I have to wear a shirt under it because it would just be like awkwardly. It would not be a look that I would like.
It's not this bad, but it 100% reminds me of Friends, like Ross's Frankie Says Relax shirt.
No, yeah.
It's not that bad, but it definitely reminds me of it.
Well, that's fucking sweet, man. Don't let her make fun of you. That's cool.
I'm done. It's hilarious.
I like that app though. I think that's cool. I've only kind of seen that like Ticketmaster for like 2 days was like testing this thing like where you could sign in and they would tell you all the shows you've seen because they fucking know.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. I was like, holy fuck, I've seen this. Then it was really, and then they took it away. It was like a beta thing. And then they like.
I honestly regret not logging all the concerts I've been to because not even that, like the opening bands are harder to remember too. Like I saw Oasis, now that they're touring again, I saw them in 2005 and the opening band was the Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like that was their first show in North America. They were all 16. They played their entire first album front to back in like 30 minutes and then was like, okay, see you later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like it was crazy.
Thank you.
Holy fuck. That's a whole podcast in its own. I could
do a whole podcast on just concerts I've seen.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. We'll do that. Let's do that someday. All right. Cutting them off now because we're both going to go off the fucking rails.
Almost the longest.
Yeah. And also we're going to be fucking, if we start talking about that, we're going to be fucking buried. 100%. We'll do that someday. Write that down.
Write it down.
All right.
And he's securing his spot for the next time.
Yeah.
Like I'm coming back, right, you guys?
Dana's getting
I'm coming back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We'll see what the viewership, we'll see what the subscriber numbers look like after I leave.
It was a nice couple episodes, I guess. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, it was awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Tune into our wrestling podcast.
Yeah, tune into our wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys just make your own.